Well, good day, one and all. This episode of The Searchers, you can see right there, there's John Plays in the Dirt, David, an integral part of The Searchers. He's fixing to get set up and going to use his new Equinox today. We're going to see if we can't find some gold with his Equinox. He's kind of anxious. He's fixing to get set up, and when he breaks it out, we'll get a little bit of that. We're here at the beach. You can see it's kind of windy today, so hopefully the wind noise won't be bad. It's mid-60s. You know, summer's a hard time coming this year. There's no bathers on the beach, but low tide's going to be at 3:30. So the wind is out of the west-northwest. So there's some walkers down there. And there's a few low spots out here. I'm going to hit those, and let's just see what we can come up with today. You know, the weather here was nice yesterday till about 3:30. Then the storms came, so maybe there were some beach goers. Maybe there hadn't been too many detectors out here this morning. What I'm using again is I'm using my Excalibur 2. It's got the plugger shaft, straight shaft. It's been modified with a remote pinpoint switch. Excuse me. I'm using my Staver scoop with carbon fiber handle. I don't plan on getting in the water today. It's a little chilly to be getting in the water. So anyway, we're going to get suited up here, and then we'll go over there and check out John as he sets up his Equinox. And then at the first target, I'll let you know. See ya. Well, here we go. John's getting that Equinox all set up, ready to go. That's my first experience with an Equinox. Thing is light. I like the looks of it. It feels good. He's getting it all set up to his length. You just got to hit the hole. There you go. You got it in. So, John,
yeah,
tell us how you find the Equinox so far. Pros, cons?
I love the weight of it. It is so light you don't even know you have it. I haven't used it that much yet. I've been playing with it in the backyard, whatever the book says, the detecting mode. Been to the beach one time and walked away with a couple of bugs just learning the sound.
Well, that ain't a bad deal at all.
Not at all.
I mean, it's a great looking machine.
All day long.
It's a great looking machine.
And this will be the first time I put it in the water.
Well, let's hope there's gold in our future today.
I do too.
So,
I always wanted a water machine, but they were always out of my budget, and this one was in my budget.
well, that's good. That's the Equinox 600, right?
That's correct.
Okay.
And I bought a little extra screensaver cover.
Well, like we talked about.
I didn't want to wear out the buttons.
Well, it's especially on the beach, you know, with the sand blowing and the screen. It's worth it.
It is.
You know, to save it from being scratched and this and that and the other thing.
It is light. Look at that.
So it's going to be really interesting to see what kind of goodies you put in the pouch today.
Yes.
I mean, the weather's good other than being a little chilly and windy, but the first gold take care of that.
That's for sure.
So we're going to get after it, get hunting. We'll be checking in with John on a regular basis, see what he's found. Keep my eye out. He'll give me the high sign when he finds some super goodies. And we'll get back to you when we find our first targets. So there again, that's John Plays in the Dirt, David, a founding member of the Searchers. Our other guys are just, you know, incognito. So we'll get back to you when we find our targets. Well, here's our first target. I'm sorry about the wind. I'll try to get out of it. That's an all metal. It's a good high tone. It sounds like a coin. But let's see what we got here. It's out of the hole. It's a penny. I see it. And what a way to start out the day with a penny. But I'll take it. Ooh, it's windy today. But let's go on, shall we? Well, what do you know, folks? We got us a diggable target. It's a high tone, so probably a coin. Although I'd like it not to be. Right over in here. Sorry about the wind noise, but I'm trying to get out of the wind. Good luck with that. Well, it's out of the hole. Let's see what we got. That's a penny. I see it gleaming. But target's been just few and far between. Now that's a new one. That is a 2017. Okay. Well, it's a target. So when I first got here, I found a penny. It was right along this line. This is the upper slope, so what I'm going to do, you can see some darker saturated spots right in there. I'm going to work from right up there down to there, and that's where I'm going to work and see what we can find. The target's been up here in this upper slope, so that's where I'm going to go. So I'll get back to you when I find another target. Here we go, folks. Got us a diggable signal. What do you know? About the fourth diggable signal today. Well, I don't see it. There it is. It's another penny. Stuck on pennies today. Starting to get a little crust. This is a low area right in here. So just at the bottom of the upper slope. So I think that's where we're going to find stuff today. So we're going to continue. Look down there. You see that? That's John David there with his Equinox. The other guy down there, I don't have a clue. John's been digging a couple things, so we're going to go over there and see what he's got. So I'll get back to you when we get over there. If you see them two seagulls right there, if you see one of them smoking a cigarette or both of them smoking a cigarette, there's a very good reason. I didn't get the camera on soon enough, although he may be ready again shortly. But we just missed the lovemaking dance and routine and the act itself. They have no shame, and he didn't last that long, but maybe that's normal for birds, I don't know. But it was interesting. I was going to try to get it on tape, but I didn't get it, so oh well. Here we go. It's a coin signal. I don't think it's very deep. It's out. Right in there. Let's see what we got. Another penny. Not a lot of targets today, let me tell you. I've got a quarter and a bunch of pennies, but that's about it. And John's got a quarter and some pennies and a dime. Not a lot of targets. And they're all in this little low spot right in here, the lower part of the upper slope. So that's where I'm going to go. See ya. There we go. We got us a signal. Sounds like a penny. Maybe it could be a quarter, although I've been finding mostly pennies today. It's out. Right in there. Summers. Yeah. Let us see what we found. Oh, maybe it's a dime. It is a dime. I can see old Rosie on there. It's all scuffed up and scarred, though, I tell you. It's clad. So, we found a target. Yeah, buddy. Ain't been many. You can see the beach is just really sanded in. There's just hardly any slope at all. Just heavily sanded in. So until we get better beach conditions, I don't think we're going to find much here. Not any decent old stuff. Fresh drops perhaps, but it's just sanded in, and you can see it. You can see this low spot here that I've been hunting, and there's just not much in it. I think 2 pennies and a dime, or 2 dimes and 2 pennies. So I got a little bit more to go up there, and then I may call it a day. I don't know, we'll see. So if I don't get back to you, then you know this was the last target of the day. But let's see. Well, looky here, we got us this quarter. It's been down there a while. You can see the hole there. It's kind of starting to crust up good, but it's a quarter, and I will take it. So, still out of this little low wet area. I just hadn't been finding any targets really. Like I said, it's real sanded in, and I don't know what John's been finding other than some pennies and stuff, but I'm going to work my way back towards the car. So if you don't hear from me, then you know that was the last target of the day until we do a wrap up. So I'll get back to you if I find something. Otherwise, I'll see you at the wrap up. Well, good morning, one and all. This is Jeff, the Silver Surfer. This is the wrap up for the beach hunt we did yesterday. John David plays in the dirt, and I over in Jacksonville. It was a hard-fought day. I tell you what, it was kind of Excalibur versus Equinox, as you saw in the video that John just got his Equinox and he likes it for it pretty much. He's got titanium knees, and he found out that he said, I kept getting false signals. I couldn't figure it out. And he says, then it dawned on me, it was picking up my knees. So he had to lengthen the shaft a little bit, and he said that took care of that. But, you know, the beaches were really, really sanded in, as you can see in the video. So just not a lot of targets. We were out there for three and a half hours. And this is my take. And I had the best of it today. I was hunting just in the low spots you saw in the video. I was hunting there. And if there was a slope, it was about mid-slope. I mean, there just really wasn't much of a slope. It just, beaches are really bad sanded in. It's just terrible. And hopefully we'll get some, get a couple storms or some wind or something. And it was windy yesterday, but it was out of the wrong direction. But we need to get some of that sand gone. But at any rate, you know, we grounded out, and this is the finds for the day. You can see the junk. 3 pull tabs, which surprised me. There was only that many. 1 bottle cap. This, I have no clue what it is. Some kind of a copper thing. Some kind of a washer. And you can see here's the good stuff. I got 3, 6, 7, 8 pennies, 3 quarters, 2 nickels, 3 dimes. So that's pretty much what was found on the beach. Now I'm going back tomorrow, or Thursday, pardon me, Thursday. I'm going back. I'm going to a different beach. So that video will be up later. And hopefully we'll have a little bit better luck than that. There again, using my Excalibur. The Excalibur 2. There's old Blue right next to it. The Excalibur 1000. Great machine. And then there are my 2 scoops. I used the Staver scoop because it was just too cold to get in the water. I have to look and see what the temperature is going to be. I may take the T-Rexy. Because I may end up getting in the water. Depends on the surf conditions. I'll have to check that out. But one of the 2 that I'll take, and we'll just kind of go from there. So I would ask you please to subscribe. Subscribership means an awful lot in the YouTube world. I would ask that you leave a comment to let me know what you think, and share the video. Like the video, and there's a little bell up there. If you just press on that, that'll notify you whenever time we upload a video. This video will be posted to both my channels, The Searchers. That includes John David, Billy Stone, Tim Naylor, and my channel, Jeff Monin, aka The Silver Surfer. So it'll be on both channels. I'd ask that you subscribe, like, share, leave a comment. I thank you all for watching. Good luck, happy hunting, and we'll see you at the beach.